Hey, what's up and welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're here at Amma Brahmin's Cafe, a cafe which is very famous for their Udupi style food. And today why we're here is we actually got invited and we recommended from one of our viewer named Mr. Siddharth Reddy. We can actually see the crowd right here. It says 7:30 in the morning. So let's go in and try the food.
Once you step into the kitchen, you notice there's a hot tawa preparing all the wide varieties of dosas, like the masala dosa, the plain dosa, the cheese masala dosa, the cheese butter masala dosa. Also, set dosas, onion dosas seem to be a delicacy here, and all these dosas are roasted to perfection and ensure to be served to their customers hot across the counter. The hot vadas which goes into the sambar vada, which seems to be an absolute delicacy here. Hot fluffy puri is being made, tatte idli is being prepared. At the counter, you notice the couple is working really hard to ensure to give the customers and serve them all their food. They are mostly takeaways going to each and everyone's house. There are also people who are having their food across the counter. There are sambar vadas, there is pongal, there's pulao, there's chow chow bath, and all of this is ready at 7 o'clock in the morning.
So generally, you don't get tatte idli and sambar, but this is one of the few places which actually provides tatte idli and sambar. And you can actually look at the idli. It is so soft. If you're trying to lift it off, it's going to break. It breaks in its own weight. Very, very fluffy. And normally they don't soak in the sambar, but here it actually does. It's good. A perfect Udupi type sambar. And here what is also famous is that sambar vada we saw, which was actually soaking in sambar. So this has been soaking in sambar for quite some time. So let's try this. Okay, just continue using my hands. Vada is good, but I think I'm a bigger fan of the sambar because I think the sambar and the idli is a perfect combination. And something kind of different because normally when you have it with chutney, it tastes totally different. Tatte is always eaten with chutney. Sambar is I think it's a better combination. I served myself some geti chutney because tatte idli and chutney is always the scene. So we bathe a piece of idli with the chutney and sambar. Much better. They've garnished the entire sambar with coriander. That's kind of quite evident. But I somehow like the flavor of coriander, so it's good. Now we've got some hot puris which have the steam which is actually captured inside. It feels hot and very, very nice. Oh, the puri is actually really, really good. I wouldn't say. So normally when you eat puri, you feel it's very, very oily. I really don't get the feeling in that, and it's actually kind of thin. It's thinner than the normal usual puris you get. That's good. Next, mangalore bun. Mangalore buns and sagu again. So let's try the mangalore buns. Soft. Obviously the mangalore buns has some kind of sweetness in it, and that perfectly complements the sagu. So that's the butter sliding off the dosa. So let's try this dosa out. Obviously scooping the center of it so that I also get the palya. Have the geti chutney with it. Oh, that is brilliant. The dosa is super amazing. Very, very nice. The chutney, in fact, I always like chutney like this because it's thick and not the watery chutney which you get everywhere. Onion dosa. And we've got some sagu with it. It's good. This sagu has an extra power and flavor of, I would say, cinnamon. A little overpowering. But the getty chutney is really, really good. And the taste of the onion dosa is perfect. What's better than having breakfast in front of a park? So the next what is here is some shavge bath. That's basically semia. So what I heard from the owner is that they do not add garlic or onions in most of the dishes apart from the palau and the sagu. The shavge bath is very, very light. Kind of feels like made homemade. Very tasty. But I'm kind of surprised to see that without adding onion or garlic, the food tastes so good, bro. Guys, if you are against eating onions or garlic, you can come and try this place here in Malaysia, and it's fantastic. And there's some kesari, or you can call it the kesari bath. Not very sweet, not very heavy. I think you can eat one plate easily.
And we have kara bath. That's basically upma in disguise.
Even this feels like it's very, very homemade. It doesn't have any extra masala and that sort. I see purely the flavor of only chili in this. And there is some beans and other things added to it. To finish off the breakfast, got the coffee and typical filter coffee, nothing much to say. Tastes really, really good. Just one thing probably we need to actually highlight is I got a list of the entire menu, and if you notice the prices range, I think the most expensive thing on the menu is about 70 rupees, and that's the bath masala dosa. And keeping in account whatever we had till now, we've spent maximum I think about 300 rupees, which is reasonable, and the food tastes like it's completely made at home. In case you all guys are looking and you all are in Malleshwaram, definitely come and try this place. It's really, really good. And I think you can come with a bunch of 6 to 7 people and just spend 300 rupees for breakfast. And I think it's really good. Until the next time, guys, cheers.